In a long football weekend, the most interesting rivalry game and maybe the most intense and bitter in-state rivalry in college football happens in the SEC down in Alabama. It will be the number 2 ranked Crimson Tide going to Auburn to face their hated rivals. For Auburn, it's nothing more than a game for pride and to spoil their rival season. For Alabama, national championship hopes are on the line. The Crimson Tide has a date with Florida locked up for the SEC championship, but if they lose this game to Auburn, it'll do some serious damage to their national championship hopes. Late Friday night for most of the country, Nevada and Boise State will play in a game that will decide the Western Athletic Conference, but much more is on the line for Boise State. The Broncos are ranked number 6 in the country and have hopes of playing in the BCS. If they can't do that unless they go undefeated, and the toughest remaining test for them, they have 2 games left, is this game here against Nevada. In fact, it's the toughest game Boise's played in a while. On Saturday, number 1 Florida faces its last game before the SEC championship. Again, it doesn't look to have any meaning on the surface, but when Florida plays Florida State, it's always a big game. And it's a game that the Gators have to win to keep their national championship hopes really flourishing. Tim Tebow's last game at home in the Swamp. Florida's got a 21-game winning streak on the line. They've also got a 5-game winning streak against Florida State. For Bobby Bowden's team, again, it's just pride and the chance to be a spoiler against their hated rivals. Bowden's team has really struggled defensively, so look for Tim Tebow and that Florida offense to have one of its better games of the season. Over in the Big 12, in the Bedlam rivalry, it's number 11 Oklahoma State at Oklahoma. It's been a rough year for the Sooners, who have been plagued by injuries and have already lost 5 games. For Oklahoma State, big things still on the line. The Cowboys might be able to get themselves into the BCS, especially if they can win this game and finish 10-2. Odd bedfellows sometimes the BCS makes. If you're Boise State, you're actually watching this game as an interested party, because Boise State's BCS chances could be tied to Oklahoma State's BCS chances. So if you're a Boise State fan, root for the Sooners to knock off Oklahoma State.